Hello, it's Miss Puryear here to do another book review. I'm reviewing Let the Children March by Monica Clark Robinson, illustrated by Frank Morrison. This book's illustrations were nominated for the Coretta Scott King Award. Coretta Scott King was the wife of Dr. Martin Luther King, and her awards are given out for the best writing and the best illustrations done by African Americans for the year. I would give this book a 5 out of 5 because I learned a lot from this book, even though I feel like I know a lot about the civil rights movement. I learned some things that I didn't know through reading this book. It's also very inspirational. So, Let the Children March, part of the book talks about what they call D-Day. Which starts on May 2nd in 1963. So Martin Luther King Jr. comes in to Alabama where they're trying to start desegregation, where they're going to allow children of color to start going to school in the white schools. We're going to stop separating everything in the communities. And the adults are scared they're going to lose their jobs if they march in peaceful protest. So the children step up and say, we won't lose our jobs, we can protest. And so that's what they do. As they begin their protests, though, police start hitting them with high-pressure fire hoses. They release attack dogs on them, and the police even beat them as well, which is a very, very sad time in our country. But because the children were resilient and they went out every day to march, they were able to make some changes in our country. One of my favorite parts is also one of the sad parts to see in the book. The main character, the narrator of our story, tells us about the fact that she was in jail for over 2 days and for 2 nights. And this illustration is showing her family hugging her and loving her on the day that she's released from the jail. But because these children marched, desegregation began. Children now are able to go to school together and learn together, and communities started to change. So because these children marched, our country is now better. So we have more than one copy of this book. So I'm hoping that you will be able to come in and check this out.